Welcome everyone to my latest video review. This is on the Power Rangers Dino Fury villain, Boom Tower. If I remember correctly, there were only 4 figures released for this wave. It was the 3 ranges, red, pink, and blue, along with this villain here. I don't believe any other villains were released, but then again, I could be wrong. So I did open up the plastic very carefully so I can take this figure out. So I can show you guys both the detailing of the packaging and also the figure. So let's get started here. So the packaging of the figure is pretty much the same as red, blue, and pink. On the top right, you have like an illustration of from the TV show of the actual figure that you're getting. And then on the bottom here, you have under the Power Rangers logo, it says the character you're getting. So in this case, it says Boom Tower. Then on the back, we have picture of the actual figure and the morph gimmick when you use the key there. So pretty standard packaging right there. So this figure also comes with this key gimmick, which is weird because I don't think the villains use these keys in Rue Soldier unless I'm wrong. Yeah, that's what it's very standard. This really annoying sticker that's very shiny, and in the back here we have a little bit of blue detailing and red eyes. Not too much going on there. And this is the weapon. The weapon also just a standard gray weapon. They didn't really paint it. And in the TV show, the weapon here had like red near the handle. And this, I believe, was gold, these little details here. You will see in a few moments because I will be showing you guys a picture of Tank Joe from Rue Soldier in comparison to this figure here. At first, I have a little bit of a story, like because I watched Rue Soldier, and when I saw this villain, I could not like remember him. Because although I don't remember the phrases or what things are called when it's been a while when I watch something, I do have a bit of a photogenic memory. Like if I see, let's say, a villain figure, and if I've seen that TV show recently, I can be like, okay, yeah, I remember this villain. He appeared in this section of the series. But when I saw Tank Joe or Boom Tower, I could not remember him. I was like, okay, where was he? Like, what villain is he? But the moment I googled the villains and I saw like which villain he's supposed to resemble or represent for that matter, right away I remembered the villain. Like it didn't even take me that long at all. So they skipped on a lot of paint details, which I'll show you after. So yeah, so this is the figure here. This is the front of the figure. And this is the back of the figure. And he suffers the same thing as Dino Fury Red, where you have to kind of have the legs in a certain way for him to stand or else he falls over. That's the figure. And let me actually show you a picture of the actual villain so you guys can actually see a comparison. I just have my iPad ready. I saved a picture so I can show you like a side-by-side picture there. There we go. So that's Tank Joe from Rue Soldier. You can really tell all the paint details that are missing. Starting off with all the bronze, like on the back cannons there. Like over here, the back cannons are silver. And also they're small in the actual Tank Joe. Not only is he bulky, this figure is like tall and slim. He has like, this one's bulky and it has all this bronze like armor going on. On the legs here, the armor right here and over here. And also the cuffs near his gloves also have like it's like yellow detailing, which is weird. They gave the yellow detailing right here for the figure, but it's like they gave up. Like what happened to the yellow detailing here or here? Even the belt buckle right here, they kind of missed it there. And also for some reason the legs are not very proportionate. Like the pants are not that long in Tank Joe. In this one, the pants are very long. And the blue from his legs here kind of carried on over here. So like they missed a lot of paint detail. And over here, these faces here are just a reflective sticker, which is like, okay. Even the face is very different. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'll actually do a close up here. So in this one, the face is actually wider and you have a lot of details there. The actual figure, the face is longer, and yeah, they skipped on a lot of the details, and even the horn is smaller. So it's a very big disappointment. So you guys can tell why when I saw this figure, I didn't recognize the villain right away. Like, they skipped a lot of paint details. Very disappointing there. So that's my little thing there that I want to show you. And also I want to show you guys one thing more that I noticed after I did the red, blue, pink review for Dino Fury. I said that the belts weren't colored, which was actually true for the guy. So let me actually show you, like, as you can see, it's like a dull gray, but Pink's was actually colored. As you can see, it's more metallic. I noticed that after the review, so I do apologize that I didn't point that out earlier on. So I'll show you like a little comparison with the Rangers and Boom Tower. So let me see if I can get this to stand. Let me see. Let me try to fix red slide. There we go. So when you compare them, the guy figures are actually a little bit taller than Boom Tower, but the Pink Ranger is about the same height. Not too much of a height difference there. So that's what I just want to kind of show you guys. And here's Blue. Of course, like, they fall over pretty easily. That's what they look like all together. Moving on, I want to show you guys a comparison of the keys. I should have done that in the previous video review, but I could not find the Russols. So I finally found them today, and I was like, you know what, do a video review. These are what the Russols look like, the back of it at least. As you guys can tell, there's some really nice detailing going on there. Let me actually do a close-up so you guys can see it properly. These are what the Russols look like. But when you compare it to Dino Fury, you can really tell how cheap this key looks. It's like a softer plastic. And Bandai Japan actually took the time to paint the top here like a metallic red. Well, the metallic version of that color, if it was pink, it would be like a metallic pink. Here's the front. It looks like an actual like knight figure, when this is just a very cheap like sticker. It's very sad because this little gimmick that they have here, I know kids would have enjoyed it for sure because they love pushing buttons. It looks really cool. It's just like from the TV show. But then it makes me wonder if they'll even use that gimmick in the TV show. If they'll have these like really cheap like keys here. So that's what red looks like. And they can't even stand. These ones stand because they're actually little mini figures. These ones don't even stand because, yeah, that's what it looks like. So there's no way for it to stand unless you lean it. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So here's Blue. I'll show you Blue. And you can also tell the little sword or this thing here is considerably like longer versus the Dino Fury ones. They only really do well on Ranger figures, even though they do miss little bits of detail here and there. But for everything else, I feel like they don't do a proper job. That's pink. Or sorry, blue. And next I'll show you pink. And this is pink here. Sorry about that. There we go. As you can tell, the Russols are much high quality than these like cheap keys here. And as for price points for Boom Tower, they're the same price as the Rangers. So, and this is from Canada. This is Canadian prices. It's $9.99. That's how much this figure was. And American, I'm not too sure how much it's gonna be. Maybe usually it's a few dollars like difference. Maybe $7.99. Not too sure. And the question remains: would I recommend this figure? Honestly, if you want to do the extra work and paint it, and you're good at painting, then go for it, I guess. But if you love Tank Joe from Rue Soldier and you want something to represent him, I would not recommend this figure because it's the complete opposite of Tank Joe. So yeah, this figure was a letdown. Like at first, like I wasn't even aware how much paint it was missing until I actually did a Google search for this guy here. But yeah, it was a complete letdown, and honestly, it's gonna remain like this. I'm not good at painting, and to be honest, I don't really care too much for the villain figures unless it's a big boss, and also the older seasons. The older seasons were more memorable, like let's say Rancic or Diva Talks or Astronema. Like I miss those humanoid villains. Like these days we have like pretty much we don't have any since Samurai, we haven't had any humanoid villains. Like we had maybe Blaze and Roxy, but they were more like pawns to another higher villain. But I hope like in later seasons or even this one, since it seemed to be doing more original stuff, that we'll get like a head villain that's human, like either male or female. I really don't care, because back in the day, that's those villains were very memorable. That's my 2 cents there. So, anyways, thanks for watching as always. If you guys enjoyed my video, please hit a like, and at the end, please subscribe because that definitely helps. And yeah, as always, thank you so much for tuning in and watching my video reviews. Have a wonderful day.